Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're going to talk about why you never feel motivated and how to fix that problem. Now, the problem today is that most men seem to be living their lives ruled by their emotions. When you feel good, you're taking action and you're getting things done. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But when you feel bad, you stop. You do nothing. You wait around. And that is why you stay stuck. Now, most men seem to think that motivation is the answer, and it's not. A real mission is what you need. A mission eliminates the need for motivation. I just had a meeting with somebody the other day. We went to lunch. And after the meeting was over, he started talking to me. He's like, man, everything that you're doing, everything that you're going, the way you're going about everything, your dreams is like, it's so intense. Don't you ever get discouraged? My answer was immediate. No, never. The reason why is because my mission is bigger than my feelings. My mission is bigger than my failures. My mission is bigger than any single moment that I have going on in my life. When you have that kind of purpose, discouragement doesn't exist. You only get more determined. It doesn't matter how often you're told no. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't even matter how many times you succeed. You only get more determined regardless of what's taking place around you. Now, there was a moment that I realized when weakness was a choice. It's been a few moments. I've had moments in my life where I wasn't strong enough. I had moments in my life where I didn't have enough money, where I didn't have enough power, where I didn't have the respect that I wanted, not deserved, but wanted. And there were times, plenty of times, where I wasn't safe, where I was at the mercy of other people or the system itself. Now, me, as a man, I cannot accept something like that. I refuse to be less than others. I refuse to be controlled. So every time I found myself in those kinds of positions, man, I had to make a choice each time. And there was just several basics that would go along with everything that was going on at the time and how I had to go about it. And the easiest ones were no complaining, no waiting, no hesitation, and no excuses. You got to go to war with those weaknesses. And I would go to war with my weaknesses. If I wasn't strong enough, I trained. If I wasn't powerful enough, I built something. When I wasn't respected enough, I became undeniable. When I didn't have control, I took it. When I wasn't smart enough, I started reading books. It was an easy solution to every situation and every weakness that I came up to the wall against. And every time I leveled up, man, I thought, this is it, I've made it. But the second I got comfortable, man, I had to look at myself again and realize this is still not enough. And there's a reason for that. And you'll come across the same thing if you're living strictly for yourself. Because purpose isn't just about fixing weaknesses. It's about building something so strong that weakness never has a chance at you again. So this is why most men don't think like this. This is the difference between men who win and men who stay weak. Most men, you guys feel weakness and you accept it. You feel like something is on, you can't do it, and you run with that. You feel stuck and then you wait for motivation. You feel powerless and you hope that life will change. Man, it does not work that way. You have to do something about each one of those things. And a real man is going to be different. He's going to recognize a weakness is a temporary condition. So he doesn't wait, he fixes it. He doesn't complain, he builds power and takes it for himself. Now, again, like I said, most of you guys today are being ruled by your emotions. So you guys will say things like, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't have the energy today. I don't know if it's worth it. I can't focus. Whatever these problems are. But men with purpose don't ask how they feel. If you really are living for something greater and bigger than yourself, you never ask or care how you feel. You strictly ask what needs to be done today. Then you execute and with no hesitation. Those are the only things you need to know. What needs to be done, and then you go, how do I go get it done? That's it. The truth about purpose that most men never learn is that it's not just about some passion or dream. It's not. It can also be a passion or a dream. That is true. But purpose is whatever gives you clear, unshakable direction. It can be a passion, a dream, a responsibility, a mission, a war against weakness, a commitment that cannot be broken. That is all you need. That, as long as it gives you clear direction, that's a purpose. And it has to be bigger than your emotions. It has to be bigger than you. It has to be something that is greater than you that you are living in service to. If your purpose is weak, you will quit the second things get hard. And if your purpose is selfish, you will get lazy the second things get easy. If it's strong enough, man, neither one of those things will affect you. You will make sure to stay on your square at all points in time. And if your purpose is bigger than all of that, man, nothing can stop you. If you want to think in terms of, man, a man without purpose wakes up every day feeling lost. He wonders why he's unmotivated. He makes excuses for his failures. He scrolls his life away, distracting himself from the emptiness inside of him. Does that sound familiar to you? If that sounds like you, then you are a weak man. And weak men are something that should be avoided in society, plain and simple. But you can easily, all it takes, man, every single day, and many men go through this. One day you just wake up and realize that nothing has changed. So you have to be the one that changes things. You're going to be in the same place, the same failures, the same life. And then at some moment, and it could be this moment, something breaks. You just have to decide that this is the moment. A man with purpose, he doesn't live day to day. He doesn't live for the quick wins or the easy highs. You become a force of nature. You move forward whether you're tired or energized. You don't need motivation because your mission commands you. You are in service to your mission. You never have to ask, what do I have to do today? You specifically only need to know what needs to be done today. One man is drifting through life hoping things get better. You know, if it's not too much work, I'd like things to get better. But the other man is carving a path so powerful that nothing can stand in his way. You will not be alone in this mission. Not only have I found myself in this position, but we can talk to other people that you will recognize their names and are very successful. Tom Bilyeu went from weak to relentless. Man, the dude was a nobody, a grown man sitting on his couch, broke, useless, living off of his wife's paycheck. The man had no ambition, no plan, no respect. Then one day, man, it hit him like a ton of bricks. One day he just realized, if I don't change, I'm gonna die a loser. All the people that love me are gonna just know me as the loser that I am in this moment. So he built a purpose so strong that quitting was impossible. And now the man is a billionaire. Not because he was smarter, not because he was lucky, but because he built something that pulled him forward every day, no matter how he felt. Another good one, man, Patrick Bet-David, man, he was just wasting time. He went from wasting time to total focus. PBD was a very lost man. He was just partying, chasing pleasure, and floating through life. Plenty of individuals that I can think of right now that I know doing the exact same thing. But one day, man, he watched another man disrespect his father. Like his father wasn't worthy of respect or honor. And something inside that man snapped. And he vowed right there on the drive home. He vowed to his father, no, one day people are gonna know your name and respect your name. I will never let my family's name be disrespected again. That moment gave him something bigger to fight for. And once he had that, he built an empire. Because men with weak purpose, they hesitate, they doubt, they delay. But men with a mission, they execute every single day. Now, those are two very good examples. Man, I can give you countless ones. I'm just one person who's on his way up to doing from these places. There are plenty of people that are on their way up alongside me right now and plenty that are already there. They were just like what you're going through and they became unstoppable. So if you want to stop falling off, if you want to stop quitting, if you want to stop losing momentum, man, it's going to be pretty simple. One, you got to stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is weak. It comes and it goes. A true mission never stops pulling you forward. When you have something, as Tom Bilyeu says, you're a North Star. When you have something guiding you, man, you just keep fucking going. You become an unstoppable force of nature. Step two, identify what drives you. You got to ask yourself, man, what is unacceptable to me? What is unacceptable from my life, from me, from the world at large? What makes me furious about the world? What needs to change? You got to know those things, right? And then step three, you got to make it bigger than yourself. A selfish purpose will never last. It has to be something greater than you. If you're just developing gifts that only give you pleasure and don't impact the world at large, you're never going to fulfill it. You're always going to feel as empty as you do right now. Step four, you have to remove the option to quit. Weak men hesitate. Strong men execute. When quitting isn't an option, success is inevitable. You cannot give yourself an out. What needs to be done today, you get up and you go do it, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what's going on. And then step five, man, it's just relentless execution. No matter what, You go and execute. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Failure will humiliate you. None of it matters because the mission doesn't care about your emotions. So you can't either. You have to just consistently push and move forward. So my challenge to you, fuck that 1 week shit. Fuck that 1 month, 30 day, all that bullshit, man. Fuck that. Oh, for 1 week, prove to yourself that you're not ruled by your feelings. Fuck that. Adopt a new lifestyle. No excuses, no distractions, no hesitation, no checking to see if you feel like it, no motivation, no, oh, I don't feel focused today, so I was just gonna do other things. Every single day, ask yourself one question. What needs to be done today? What do I need to do to secure my future, my family's future, and my dreams, my goals, my ambitions, any of those things? What needs to be done today? And then do it. No discussion, no doubt, no compromise. If you can do that, you will never be the same man again. Purpose makes you unstoppable. Weak men let emotions control them. Strong men let purpose drive them. So stop living like the weak. Find something that is worth fighting for, that is worth being in servitude towards. And once you have it, man, never stop moving towards it. Find something greater than yourself that makes you want to live for it. You have to identify, man, what is your mission? If you don't have one, what's the one thing you refuse to let hold you back anymore? You figure those two things out and then just become an unstoppable force and making them happen, the world is literally yours.